National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. On one sideline, a look at the Cardinals head coach. This side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an athlete. Prescott now on third down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Down to the air here. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's second and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Dak out of the pistol. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Milrow with it on first. Into a crowd and intercepted. Kicked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
The Cardinals offense making its way out.
Another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's running for it. And he wisely avoids.
A gain of 4. It's now
From the gun,
second
Milrow.
at the 35-yard line.
Into the hands of Harrison. 47.
47-yard attempt.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attack the soft spot.
Dak throwing again. That's caught for the first. Has some room to work. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys blow their lead just before halftime.
And the Cardinals.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... Brought in, inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 43 yards. First down, Arizona. Savon Rebel on the coverage.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start.
For our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we've reached the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Sam Darnold. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. Next up, it's the rematch from the AFC Championship game from last season. The Chiefs and Bills in Western New York. And this is the veteran, he's still got it, Juju Smith-Schuster. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get it. The Chiefs walk it off. They win in overtime. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Kyren Williams. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Rams have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
And Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season.
Now comes a critical third down.
Has it downfield working the left. And they're
After this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The kick by Ryland is good. Quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive.
Harrison Jr. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Catch made. He'll call his own number. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a third-quarter lead.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his call on second.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun is Prescott.
32-yard line.
That one's cut along the left sideline. Still fighting forward. The throw. Here's Milroe. He's got McBride.
2nd down. At the 23-yard line.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. He's back to throw. He tucks it and takes off. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboys.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. Juke the defender. Here he is to throw.
There's one disheartening look on the defense.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick is good. He got it. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the tight end, Jake Ferguson. This, one of his 6 catches in the game. He was a handful for that defense. Next up, it's the rematch from the AFC Championship game from last season. The Chiefs and Bills in Western New York. And this is the veteran, he's still got it, Juju Smith-Schuster. It's fired deep downfield, he's right there to secure it. The visitors hold on and get the job done. They win in overtime. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Seahawks win their second straight, and they do it in style. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it will only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. On one sideline, look at the Cardinals head coach. These guys are only 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out. It brings up second down.
He was defended by Julian Blackmon.
Here's Darnold. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. Third and long for him here. They connect. A good play action. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Obviously not the cleanest game. They had 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind.
There he goes, right sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the side of your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and
this is cover score. We are not. They're ready to try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals.
And it's third down.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Seattle. Spot that he fielded that punt. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Looking to throw it.
First down.
And he spikes it to start the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Completed over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Glendale.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. And on the other side, you got the Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are in there. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here come the Jaguars and
First down, Jaguars.
play action now. It's Lawrence. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
23 yards.
Little's kick is now a toss to Mostert, heading left. And they bring him down. It'll bring up second down. The open man is Wilson. First and 10, they go from the 11. Mostert will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Third and long.
A loss of 9 yards.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is brought in at the 10.
8-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. This one. He is 2 for 2. Now, Taylor. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal.
The Arizona
This
field goal.
about as short as you can get.
22-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen.
Our
Here's
journey
EA
through the
Sports
NFL
halftime report.
starts now. And it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Patrick Mahomes. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Chiefs win their second straight, and they do it in style. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the veteran Aaron Rodgers. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Steelers come away with a victory. They win by 6. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Jets. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. And this is a touchdown. The Ravens win their second straight as they get the victory here. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late season byes. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott.
And it's third.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his third touchdown on the year.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to pick it up with Etienne. And
Sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
the Cards offense and Raheem Most short return, and they'll take over there. The Cardinals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. There's that man again. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
To throw, it's Brissett on first and 10. He's going to go up top here for McBride. Another try, second and 10.
McBride, incomplete. He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Throwing again, Brissett. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Third and short yardage. It's Brissett. He'll try to run for it. The game-winning field goal try. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
Weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the Arizona defense coming up big. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. The Cardinals hang on. They win by a field goal, 20-17. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Brock Purdy looking for and finding his receiver, Brandon Ayuk. That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Sam Darnold. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Seahawks win their second straight as they come away with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here, team. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bengals find a way to eke one out, 21-20 the final score. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Sam Darnold. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Seahawks come out on top, 21-13 the final score. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is fourth-year back, James Cook. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bills get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hard-working men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week